You know, I say a lot of shit on this channel, and I just want to put out there, I'm smart in my own ways, but there's a lot of things that I don't know. I'm very young still. I'm 28. I'm still learning a lot. I feel like I'm just saying things from my perspective, from my experiences, maybe saying things that somebody out there needs to hear, that somebody doesn't like to hear, and maybe that's triggering you and showing you areas where you need to heal and grow. Or maybe I'm saying things and rewatching these videos and seeing areas that I need to learn and grow. So this is definitely a humbling experience to put my beliefs and shit like that out there, my experiences, my learning experiences. But it also, I think, grounds and strengthens certain beliefs that I do have. I would actually really like to start bringing some of my friends on my channel for like discussions, because I think that I love like podcasts where it's like people just talking to each other, and the beautiful thing about that is that they are learning and growing through these discussions. They're teaching each other, they're learning from each other, and I love that. I think that's so beautiful. And I have some really awesome friends that like we have amazing conversations, and we have often very differing opinions, but to be able to cordially speak of your opinion towards somebody else that has a different one, and have each of you be receptive and open-minded towards it. Like, you don't have to like be like, oh yeah, no, I believe you, I believe that now instead. But sometimes that is what happens. Sometimes you end up learning from what somebody else thinks about life and stuff, and sometimes they learn it from you. So just an idea. I definitely think at some point I will bring some people to talk and discuss things on my channel. I'm really excited for that, but we'll see when that happens. This is earthing. This is the school of life, just learning and growing, and I'm glad to have a place that I can share. I really enjoy how much this channel has helped me learn about patterns in my own life and things about myself. I do go through, I edit the videos, so I end up rewatching my videos like probably like 3 to 5, 6, maybe even 7 times sometimes, and I learn so much about myself and my life. And honestly, I've grown a lot just through creating videos and putting them out there. I'm learning from myself, and so thank you to anybody who does watch my channel and enjoys it or doesn't enjoy it. Like, I don't know. I'm a very unique individual. I always have been. I feel like the older I get, the weirder I get. So honestly, I'm about it. I'm fucking about it for sure. But yes, my time in beautiful Humboldt. These are some sexy redwoods. I'm just lounging in on my friend's property. My time in Humboldt is coming to an end, and I will be going back to the place that I have been living for about a year now. Honestly, I'm really excited to go back. I had a kind of a little bit of a psychotic episode for the past couple days. It's a really difficult place for me to be sometimes, and I decided to go back earlier than I had planned because it's a lot for me, and you know, I can work through anything, and I know I'm capable of staying longer, but I think that it is the healthiest choice for me right now. I don't know. I just feel like it's time for me to head back, so I'm going to do that. But yes, I would like to share some videos about weird daily activities in me, because I realized I kind of shared just a lot of things about like my thoughts and beliefs. I feel like I need to go out and do some weird ass things so I can film it, because I do that pretty well, just being weird out here. I think it's awesome how like every time I'm like, what am I going to post about next? And then just a discussion will happen with a friend, or something will happen, and I just have this like, this is what I want to talk about. So I'm loving this. I'm loving this learning growing experience. It's a really cool outlet to have. Really cool way of connecting with people. I deleted all of my social media like a week or two ago, and I feel really, really good about it. It is not the first time I've done that. Honestly, I've deleted my social media quite a handful of times, Facebook and Instagram. Man, it just feels good. It just feels good. I love how like there are some things, like when I was gonna shave my head, even though it was like my third or fourth time shaving my head, like most of my friends were like, no, don't do it, kind of a thing, and some of them were encouraging. But me deleting social media, like, nobody discourages that. Like, not a single person discouraged that. Nobody was like, oh, why would you delete social media? Because it's like, honestly, I think like a great number of people just like all the time are like, I'm gonna delete my social media, or like just feel addicted to it and whatever. I'm glad that I did it. It feels good for my mental health. Honestly, I feel like that was not a platform that I wanted to really stay connected with people. I feel like it was just fogging up and cluttering my mental space, and right after deleting all of it, my mental chaos calmed immensely. I do believe in like energetically connecting with people, and I do believe that having social medias does energetically connect you with the people on there, and it's nice to cut those ties. I mean, I'm energetically connected with all of you on this, but it feels a lot different most of the time. Anyway, I'm really excited to see how much I change even over the next year, but like over the next few years through on my channel, because you know, we're constantly changing people, and if we're not changing, we're stagnant and stuck in that sticky energy. But we are humans, so we're pretty much always changing all the time. Like, we can't help it. Our bodies are changing, our minds are changing, our thoughts are changing, and I'm definitely a very constantly changing person. I've changed so immensely over the past 10 years. Honestly, more than most people that I've known. And I love that about myself. I do keep a pretty intense level of humility, or at least I try to, you know, most of the time. But that's just kind of, I guess, a part of my personality is to be kind of more of a humble person. But it does allow me to change a lot all the time, and I'm really grateful for that. But I am super excited to see, like, look back on the videos that I've posted, like, now in my beginning stages of this channel, because I've only had this channel for like 2-3 months probably. Coming back to this in like a few years and seeing how different my beliefs have morphed and transformed. So that'll be really exciting. And for anybody who consistently follows my channel over the years, or however long that I decide to keep it for, like, that's really cool to like think that strangers, people that I don't even know, although I do know, I think that I do have some followers, some people who follow me who are actual friends or acquaintances or family, but like to know that like people all over the world that I've never even met are getting to watch me grow and learn from all my experiences, and like just you guys get to watch me grow out my hair again and everything. But I'm very excited. I'm very excited to share with you guys, and I'm glad that I have this outlet. It's honestly awesome as fuck. If you feel like making a YouTube channel, you should totally make a YouTube channel. I encourage it. I fucking love it. It took me a while to finally create this channel, even though I'd like I wanted to create a channel for years before I even moved into my car a few years ago. I was like, I'm gonna get a van, make a van live YouTube channel. And I never actually did that. I mean, I do live out of my 4Runner, but it's kind of not just based on my hobo lifestyle. So it's a lot different than what I imagined my channel would be like years and years ago, but I'm so excited that I finally did it. It took a lot to finally just make that, just fucking go for it. But yeah, if you feel like making a YouTube channel, fucking go for it, guys. Go for it. Go for it. Oh, on another note, like, let's talk like about like, I'm really into animal spirits and like animal totems and like signs and shit. Animals talking to us. I've been thinking a lot about possums lately, and my friend has a couple like animal spirit books that he got recently, and I was looking through them, and like I came across the possum. I was like, let's just see what the possum is saying to me. And it was so cool because it was like talking about like pretending to be dead as a defense mechanism, and I realized like that's what I'm doing with deleting my social media. I'm completely disconnecting. I'm in a way pretending to be dead to a lot of people, just disappearing. And it's just, I feel like I liked that. I liked that. Like, going into my kind of solitude mode is kind of like a form of pretending to be dead. I'm just out here pretending to be dead. Fucking possum vibes. Awesome possum vibes. But yeah, Jesus. Oh man, the animal spirit stuff has been like spot on to lately. It's just super, super, super cool. I had this really cool download yesterday from Spirit, and I wrote this stuff down. I had this like, I was having a vision and talking to Spirit, and it was showing me people, and each of the people were being transformed into like these animal figures, like, and like at first like I was like just sitting there, and I was like a fucking, I was like a raccoon. I had like a raccoon face, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I like, one by one, people who are like a part of my life started stepping forward in the vision, and they would transform into certain animals, but the animal that each and every single one of them was transforming into was an elephant. I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, why am I a raccoon? All these people are elephants. And then Spirit was like, no, look at yourself again. And then I transformed into an elephant. I was like, okay, let's look at it in my animal spirit book, see what it says about elephants. And it was really cool because it talked about how ancient knowledge is being awoken, but it was really cool. I loved it. So yeah, and get into like animal spirit stuff, guys. I've been feeling like it's pretty fun. I'm definitely a mystic, and I'm like, oh, everything's a sign, and I'm like, sometimes it's not a sign in the way I think it is, not anything too crazy. Sometimes it's just a sign saying like, enjoy yourself and look at the pretty things, you know, like, shut your fucking brain up and chill the fuck out, girl. But yeah, anyway, okay, that's it, guys. Have a fantastic day.